Hello, welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're taking a jump back into the world of Transformers. This time for Transformers Kingdom, Voyager class 2021. One of my favorite Transformer toys, Inferno. And this is a really cool looking figure. I don't know what it is about the toy. Ever since the 80s with the first one, I've always thought this was really awesome. And in 2021, when they released it, announced they were going to release it again, I had to get it. I was really stoked for it. Having said that, there he is. And what an awesome representation of the original G1 toy. Very close in looks. Having said all that, of course, they do come packaged in robot mode. I like to go from vehicle to robot. I wanted to put that in the comments. If anybody would like me to do it the other way around, let me know. I can start a couple in robot and go to vehicle, but this is just how I like to do it. Having said all that, let's take a look. You get Inferno, his nozzle, his extinguisher, blaster / rifle, and you actually get two fire hoses. These do come off. I meant to take them off and put them next to him so you can see those. For accessories, and the toy itself was from the Diaclone line, the original, which was a two-story fire rescue truck, which was based on the Japanese Mitsubishi Fuso F-Series FT fire ladder truck. That was a mouthful. So that's what he's based off of. This looks really cool. Let's take a look at some of these accessories real quick. You do have the hose. Fire hoses that are wrapped up. 5mm peg. And they are left and right. And the top spout should be on the top when you plug it in. Like so. Oh no, I'm sorry. Should be on the bottom. I don't know why I said the top. It goes right there. As I drop things. Thank God my floor is tan and these are gray. They are easy to find. And we should plug in on the sides right there. You get one nozzle. Does have a slight port right on the side. 5mm peg. Cast in black. All done in silver. This can be stored on the truck mode as well. Right here. We'll put that on in a minute. And you get his extinguisher. They call it a blaster in this toy line, but every other toy line calls it a rifle. So we're going to go to blaster / rifle. Cast in black. Very nicely detailed. Size 5mm peg here, here, and here. So you got 3 pegs on this gun. I want to get technical. This might fit as a peg. I don't know. I've never tried. So let's take a look at Inferno himself. Really cool. You got the Autobot symbol hanging out in the front. Gray here. Gray for the bumpers. It is blue. It's a very dark blue. You got a 5mm, blast effects part. Now I can't speak. Blast effects peg right here. The only thing I don't like is how the screw hole is like right there. That bothers me with this mold. How nicely everything does fit together on this. It's slimlined together. The details come across in camera really well. Underneath. From the top here. And this ladder does move. And opens. And will turn all the way around. That was supposed to go down like that. Sorry, I'm supposed to angle down. You can actually store all this on him, like I said. There's that, this. And the gun will fit anywhere. You can put it in this. This is actually a 5mm peg. 5mm peg here, one here, and here. So it doesn't matter where you put it. It rolls pretty decently. Not the greatest, because this wheel doesn't really make too much contact. So let's go into transformation and take a look at this, and then we'll do a little bit of bio, and there's a little bit of information with this guy. So let's take that off. Take that off. Transformation, like I was saying on my preview videos, is very simple. Bring this up and out of your way. So now we're going to start with just this part here. Unpeg those. They do peg in. These peg together. We're going to bring them out. And we're going to clip them here. 1 and 2. We're going to leave that alone for right now. Next, we're going to come to the back. There's a peg here and here. And we're going to undo those pegs. We're just going to release his legs. And at this hinge here, we're going to bring all this down. These are now 2 separate pieces. We're going to set his feet. This is a double hinge, so it comes down and then over the top, and it will peg. You see that little peg in that spot right there? Those will peg in. Next, this is funny. So you're going to fold all this up. This comes up and it will peg in. All right, see, there's a peg here. Peg spot there. Push in. Now we're going to take this bucket part, which has the head, and we're going to flip it out. And we're just going to fold it up one more time. Bring that over the top, and it will fit in between those 2 spots. The siren's on the top. Hold his head. And this piece here bends down on this joint here. Now we're just going to do all the accessories, and he's ready to go. Bring the silver piece up. This does come off. By the way, there's another accessory gun. These silver wings pop out. They are pegged in as well. And I make mine show accurate. So I will take this right hand out. If it'll work with me today. There we go. And rotate his arm. This one I leave like so. Because I plug this one into this hand. Put his gun into that hand. And that is Inferno into robot mode. And again, I like the look. It's very simplistic and cool, but to me, I think it's really awesome. Couple production notes for this figure. He is a retool of the 2020 Earthrise grapple with a brand new head and accessory in the back with the ladder and the fire hoses. The head is based on the original G1 cartoon, so it is slightly different from a few other molds. Those are production notes on him, and I think it's really cool. I think he looks really sharp. Quick little bio on him. Few bots are as gung-ho as Inferno, with the ability to withstand severely high temperatures in almost any conditions, with absolutely little to no fear. Makes him one tough customer in any kind of situation. Although he prefers blasting Decepticons out of the air to putting out fires and taking care of emergencies. He takes his job very serious. Although he's very serious and very fun going, he is, who said that word? He is in a irrational and odd relationship with one of his closest friends, Red Alert. So the last review I did was Red Alert. Today we're doing his buddy, Inferno. Let's take a look at this guy. That face is really nice, you know. It does have a G1 resemblance to me. You got yellow on the tops of the horns on the side of the head, silver, blue eyes, silver face, the black head, and it's set in the bucket. Let's just take his gun out of his hand for a minute. He does have a standard hand. Looks really cool though. And these are both, you can put this on either side. You don't have to use this for this. You can stick this on the ladder truck and then you can do whatever you want with that. You don't have to use it. I just like it for authentic. This is why I can't speak. An authentic look for the cartoon. See, now he has two hands again. Black here, the legs. I love the sculpting. I think it came out really, really nice with this. Of course, you do have the blast effects part here. Port. One here. One here. Like right on top of the camera. Underneath looks really nice. The detail works. You get two 5mm pegs down here. These will fit with weaponizers. You got more pegs back here, which some of the weaponizers will grab these pegs and hold them, but some won't. I like this part back here for a heel spur. It works really good with his balance. As you see with a lot of my figures, they decide to tumble. Really cool. Even if you lift up the ladder component, I think this fits in really nice. Sides of the head, of course, more 5mm pegs. Articulation, head will turn in this bucket. No up and down, though. And of course, this top half doesn't move. Arms will go all the way around. You're going to have to move them a little bit. Up and down. Bicep, elbow. Nothing at the wrist except in and out for transformation. And what I think is really cool, of course, you know, I just showed you can do this. This extends out. He does have full waist rotation, which I thought was really awesome. I love how the wheels sit right under the ribs. Big boot. Back. You can do the full splits. Thigh rotation. Even in there, you know it's kind of hollow. Still looks pretty sharp. Very good deep knee bend. And what I liked about this figure, he has a really good ankle rotation side to side. Even his gears here are all decoed out. It's kind of hard to see now. Because we're supposed to be at this angle over here today. There we go. You can see how this is molded. I keep moving them over here. I'm sorry, people. Trying to do something new here. All right, so to make them look like the G1, right hand in, plug that in, and there he goes. As I drop him. The pulsability with these things is amazing. And of course, you can move this, and these wings, you can set them any way you want. Those are additions from the grapple toy as well. Having said all that, this has been ALW Collectibles. Taking a look at Inferno from Kingdom. And overall, this is a solid 9 out of 10 for me. I really like this toy. I don't know what it is about Inferno, especially the fire truck one. I've always enjoyed it. I've always loved them. But having said all that, this has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all my channel members and subscribers. I appreciate it very much. More videos heading your way. I am sorry this video was supposed to be out yesterday. I kind of got tied up and was not able to post it. Having said all that, yeah, really awesome. I'm getting ready for another video. Inferno. He's either going to take some Decepticons down or going to save some people from emergency. You have a good day.